Well, you see, what had happened was I ended up buying a pair of these, which are here. See? And I like them so much that I ended up buying these. This video is not sponsored. I bought all of this stuff with my own money, unprompted. I will say that I did see their advertisement on Instagram a long time ago, and it was one of those things where I kind of knew about them but never had any inclination to buy, and I finally bought them, and this is what I think. If anyone doesn't know, and if anyone does know and is tired of me repeating this, very sorry, but I suffered a head injury last year from falling down the stairs and getting hit by a car, and I just have this really awful concussion. Did not work. Thankfully, it was the pandemic, so I was getting free money from the government anyway, but my doctors have finally cleared me to work, and I am a hairstylist by trade. And I was very concerned about the loud noises of the music and the chatter and the blow dryers just really irritating my concussion. So I have medical accommodation that I have to wear sunglasses and earplugs at work so I look ultra cool. In the past, I used to go to a ton of metal shows when I was younger, didn't wear earplugs. As I got older, found the need to wear them because couldn't hear. So I tried a bunch of brands and I just hate wearing earplugs. I hate the ones that like stick out of your ears and make you kind of look like Shrek, and they also make you sound like you're kind of underwater and people talk to you and it's like wah, 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 like Charlie Brown's mom. I hate the foam ones that you like roll and you stick in your ears because you can still see them. So unattractive. And I mean, like, it just looks bad, but they're okay. The other ones that I've tried are the little putty ones where you like seal it into your ear and it just, they're sticky, and then my ear gets sweaty, and then like it picks up like all the lint and stuff like everywhere when you put them down or you're like touching them and there's something on your hand. They just get gross. And those were my favorite ones because you can't really like see them when they're in your ear because they're like flush in there. But the worst. But you know what? Pick your evils, right? So when I saw this brand called Loop earplugs on my Instagram, I was like, cool. And I kind of kept them at the back of my mind because, like, I don't need earplugs. It's a pandemic. Like, where am I going that requires earplugs? But when I got my medical clearance, had to get some cool ones, right? So the way this works is that these are made of a plastic and it's like hollow on the inside, and apparently, don't quote me on this because I'm not a scientist and I didn't make the product, the sound goes through this little hole and it gets reverberated through this canal and goes into the earplug. Therefore, everything that you hear is pretty much still crystal clear, just not as loud. So I do use these regularly at work, and I actually used them at the movies the other day. I know I shouldn't be going to the movies, but you know, oopsie. And they were awesome because I could hear the movie just fine. My friend who was talking to me through the movie, like whispering in my ear, I could actually hear them talking. And I've also used this on the subway, and it really cuts down like the train track noise. The one thing that I don't really like about them, which is the way that they're designed, is the fact that I can hear people just fine, so it really doesn't like block them out like true earplugs. They do have a model that actually does that, which I do not own. These are the Loop Experience, and they're made for experiences like going to concerts, going to the movies, being somewhere loud, and not actually dampening any of the quality of the sound that you're supposed to be hearing, so they're really great for those. So that's the one thing. I would not buy this if you're just trying not to listen to people. But if you're just trying to cut out the noise, it is awesome. They're also super stylish. They don't look like silly earplugs like the normal ones. They actually look like earbuds, but without all of the earbud weight and paraphernalia that is included on it. So you stick it in your ear and it looks like a really fancy earring. And I like it. I will say, if you have like a conch piercing or a daith piercing, like I have a conch right here, a daith right here, it does kind of like get in the way. Like for this one, if I want to get it in my ear, I have to press it really hard into the ear canal because the piercing, as you can see, is like preventing the plug from sitting in my ear correctly. But you just kind of gotta cram it in there, and honestly, like, I like them. I think that they're super stylish. They're not like regular earplugs where it's obvious that you're wearing earplugs. It just kind of looks like you're wearing really fancy earbuds that don't play any music at all, because I love silence and I just don't own earbuds. This is the closest I'm going to get. So I really think that they're cool, and I bought another pair so I can have one pair in each of my bags. I have a work bag and then I have like a skating bag, and I also got these tips. So I have these foam tips. So these are like the foamy ones, and I think they mimic like the earplugs that you like squish together a little bit better. So I think I'll like them. Don't know, I haven't tried. And then I got these, which I think is going to be cute with my new pair, because my new pair are black. But we have the pink color of the silicone earbuds, and we have these. So these actually kind of look like the things that you put in your ears, like the silicone gauges, but they actually go into the middle of the earplug like this. There you go. It pops in, and it's supposed to reduce the sound further because it's covering up the hole that allows the sound through. So I'm actually just going to try that right now and see if I can hear myself talking. Actually, that was a silly idea because it's quiet. But I will say that I can't hear my neighbor's air conditioner outside, so that's good.
This is a bird feeder, and everything you see surrounding me in my yard is an attempt to protect it from thieving squirrels. If they want the bird seed and...
Cute. They kind of look like little donuts. It's adorable. So I don't really have any opportunity to try them right now, aside from the fact that my neighbor's air conditioner is going, and when I put them in my ears, it's complete silence. But you know, I can't really give an opinion on something which I haven't like tried in the real world, but I assume that it's going to be okay, but who knows? We'll find out. And even if like I don't end up using it, like I still have like the pink silicone earbuds, which is really adorable. But yeah, so I really like these so much that I bought another pair, which is crazy. And accessories for it. But yeah, so this is pretty much like the end of my video. I just really wanted to share this, and I'm gonna try these two. In the coming days or weeks to see if the foam is anything that I like, and these little like silencer rings, how I feel about those. But the earplugs themselves, super cool. I like them a lot. I've had these for, I would say, like a little bit more than a month, and I do use them at work all the time, every day. They are the cutest, most stylish earplugs that I've seen, and they're just so incredibly unique that I love them a lot. They are a little bit pricey for earplugs due to the fact that they're like fancy and designer. But honestly, if you don't want like those regular looking earplugs that everyone thinks are earplugs and they just don't look fashionable, it might be worth it, like dropping some money on these. I believe I paid like $20 for them or something like that. They're about that range, so they're not like overly expensive, but when you think about like earplugs, you can get them at the drugstore for not even $5. Like, it's a little bit pricey, but again, these aren't the disposable ones. You reuse them over and over again, so long term, they probably pay for themselves. You know, I could be throwing away earplugs, like those disposable foam ones, over and over again, but instead I have one pair that I'm using every day and not contributing to the landfill, which is awesome because, you know, low waste, the way to go. So anyway, this is my video today of my experience, my first impressions, and my review of Loop. And by the way, this little case it comes with, adorable. And my little Yuri on Ice keychain. Here it is. So yeah, this is my review on my Loop earplugs with my second one that I just got today. So that's why I'm making the video, because it's so exciting. So thank you guys so much for watching as usual, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.